what's going on, guys? We got the conveyor moved up and we're piling right here. The guys got probably about a cord split. We only started about, I don't know, hour and a half ago. We're using the four-way wedge on the splitter because a lot of this ash is punky. Instead of pushing it through the box wedge, we can kind of split off the punky stuff and get nice firewood out of the ash, and the punky stuff goes in the garbage. So we got the Wolfridge flag flying high. The guys are working hard. They only ran about, I don't know, a tank through probably a full tank through the Husky. And we're cutting on this ash here. There's only a little bit more here, but it's hot out. It's 12 o'clock now, and we did a planting job early in the morning, and then we came here and we did trim. If you can see, we trimmed this tree pretty much all the way up. We trimmed that other tree pretty much all the way up, except on this side. We left that. And that way we'll get some more sun in here. All this wood will be gone in the next couple months, I guess. And yeah, we'll be stacking here. So you can see I put some of the slash here, and that's pretty much what I'll do. I'll build it up with some of the slash as we split. But this is probably gonna be, well, no, not today, but the next time we're splitting this ash, it's probably gonna be the last time we're splitting the ash with the conveyor and the SHO. And we're gonna end up moving and splitting maple, oak, locust, all that stuff into the big pile, because I only have enough ash for probably one more day of splitting, and that's it for the ash. So ash is cash, and it sucks because it dries so fast and everything, but any ash that's getting cut down now is no good for firewood. It's pretty much punky, rotted. There's very few pieces, so anything that does come in, ash, or when I go work in the pile and move the pile around, if I find ash, I'm going to keep the VS over here, and I'll split the ash and keep going into this pile. It's not going to be much. And then anything for bundle wood or whatever, I'm probably thinking that this year or this fall, when we're splitting, you know, every day full time, because right now we're still doing lawn maintenance and landscaping, I'm thinking that instead of having the guys stack wood into here for bundle wood, maybe I'll keep a tote by them just in case, but I'm thinking I'm gonna separate the logs out, the perfect logs that I want to make bundle, and I'm just gonna put it by the VS. So while they're splitting into the big pile, they don't have to separate no wood, and they can just let it all go up the conveyor into the pile. And then while I'm taking a break from cutting, I'll start the VS, and I'll have a pile of nice stuff here, and that's what I'm thinking I'm gonna do. But I'll still have old cookies and stuff like this, because pushing this through the VS is a lot easier than trying to put that big cookie up on the SHO. So a lot of the cookies I put over here, and then I put 2 trash totes in front of the VS, and I throw all the cookies and stuff, and it either goes into my pile or it goes to the neighbor over here, or it gets sold for boiler wood. So it all depends. So like, this is my boiler wood over here. This is my pile. And whatever the neighbor wants, he takes out of it, and I take out of it. And then obviously I have my wood shed on the other side with a ton more dry wood. So this is last fall, a little earlier, October, whatever, last year. So this is pretty much ready to go. So we're gonna try and burn this up. And then obviously you can see, you can't really see how wide, but my ash pile is pretty wide, but I expect 90% of this ash to go. But we're not gonna try and just push it and sell it fast, because we need wood for the roadside stand. That's most important right now, is always having wood for the roadside stand. I can't run out of wood in December, January, February. I need the roadside stand full. Kind of bank on that, because people that do buy cords of wood, they only need a little bit more wood to make, you know, get through the season. So they'll come and buy a few $20 stacks here and there. And we always have to have wood. Let me know down in the comments how that flag looks up there. I think I need to tilt it up a little bit more, but it looks freaking cool, huh? can see like this one, all this goes in the trash. We just split it and it all goes right into there. Split it 4 times. You can see how funky and hard this dry ash is. It's ridiculous. So we could leave it like this. Can't grab it with one hand. And go right in there for boiler wood. And this is like bundle wood here. Go into the tote. So you can see over here, I have, this is all boiler wood. My friend's probably gonna come pick this up, I don't know, within the next week or so. His wife wasn't doing well, so he hasn't had time, and I have a ton more totes, his totes of boiler wood, and then this is bundle wood, baking in the sun here. It's all ash. It's all pretty much dry, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 totes. This one's ready to go. I already took some wood out of it because I needed it a couple days ago. But you can hear that's super, super dry. And all the bundle wood right now, I'm mixing with oak. I have a ton of oak that's pretty much dry. I checked it, and all the oak that got split to bundle size it's pretty much dry. So let's go take a look at that. So this is where we stopped in the spring. We got busy with work, so these 2 totes didn't get filled, and this one didn't get filled. So, but this is all oak. This is my small wood, pizza wood. This is hickory. No, this is cherry, and this is hickory. The oak's on the other side, but this is all my bundle weight grade oak. So this been baking in the sun, and you guys can see obviously that is super dry and ready to go. So I think we are all set with bundles, unless I do set up a stand. We've been selling wood out of the oak pile, so we sold a decent amount. I think we took three cords of oak out so far. 3 cords of oak out, and we took 2 cords of ash. So I'm not trying to do too many deliveries this early because I just don't have the time. I mean, now we're gonna have the time, but it's just starting to slow down. So you can see these trees, I trimmed them all the way up, and full sun on the wood, on the piles of wood. And as this sells, we'll be splitting this fall on this side. So this will sell, and then we will fill up. This pile actually goes back a little further, but we're gonna be starting about where these pallets are, and it's a lot of space here, and we're gonna go up. So that's it. And there was a tree here, a pine tree here. So some of the wood you can see, it got mushrooms on it from the shade. There's a couple branches laying on the wood, but that's not a big deal. But other than that, I mean, this wood over here, for being a year in oak, you know, this wood is dry too. You can see all the checks. And I checked some of it. Some of it's 22%, but it's okay. And this wood here, this is the big pile. We had the conveyor up a little higher than usual over here, and so this is real big. And there was some wood we ended up throwing on top here because we needed to move. We needed extra space to get in here one time. And you could see this, we're piling the ash here. So this pile is gonna match this pile. You can see the peak on that. So that's pretty much it. We're gonna not have to move the conveyor anymore because all the ash that we're gonna split with the conveyor is going here. And then, like I said before, the rest will be on the VS. So this is my woodshed here. Over here, I'm trying not to break my leg. And here's all some boiler wood or whatever. I burn this in the furnace inside. But we're climbing up the pile, guys. Bear with me. This is junk. All right. So here is what it looks like from this side. And I'm on the pile. It still doesn't do justice on camera, but it's a pretty big pile. Check this out. I'm finished over here cutting the ash. I got the last one right here cut up. I didn't move it by the splitter yet, but the guys are still splitting. They're gonna split this. I'll move that over there. But right now, I'm gonna go on the other side of the yard where the hickory is. I got the saw and the grapple. So I'm gonna go over there on the other side and start cutting some of the hickory. So I'm not going to get all this cut up, but I'll get some of it cut up while they're still splitting, and then I'll meet them back over there and I'll move more of the rounds, the rest of the rounds over to them. It's way harder than that. I don't like the smell of hickory. I just don't. Alright guys, so I ended up getting it all cut up. I didn't want to leave a few sticks, so I cut it all. I did go back to the guys over there, and I needed a water, and I needed to fill up the gas in the saw. But here's the pile, so it's a decent amount of hickory. I do have shadbark hickory somewhere in the yard. I don't know where it is. I have to find it. So when I do find it, I'll put that over here and put the excess right here, split this right here. So the hickory's done. I get to move the other cherry over here, I don't know, maybe later or tomorrow. And we put the saw right back in the grapple, and let's go check out what the guys are doing. And we're gonna end this day and end this video. Alright guys, this is what's left right here, and I haven't split one stick of firewood today, so I'm going to jump on the splitter and split with the guys, finish this up, and we're going to go home. Alright guys, there's one more stick. I'll let them split it. And that's it. We're going to wrap up this video. Let's go see how much they split, how big the pile is. Man, that flag looks good up there. So that's the pile they split. And it's a couple quarts, that's for sure. So it's getting to the top of the conveyor already. But looking good. Looking good, splitting wood, guys. So I appreciate everybody watching. Hit that like button, subscribe, and I will see you on the next one.